Hello. Is this working? Hopefully it is. Can you hear me? Is because it does say that there's no audio, but I don't know if that's true. How do I check this? I need to open the thing, I guess. Yes, you can hear me. Cool. Thank you for answering. You're the only one here, so well, I'm still gonna start because yeah. And Free Palestine, I guess. Yes, I don't really have like a lot of opinions about politics in general, but like, don't do war, that's not good. Anyway, so today I was thinking of doing some logo animation. This is the logo we're working with, which is a story because I'm launching a small business and this is my logo. And so I thought it would be nice to try to animate it a little. I made it on Inkscape, so it's all like vectorial, but it's not like ready to animate, but I figured it would be nice to show you like what I do before Canon Live. And if you have anything you want to see, please tell me, because like that's not gonna take 2 hours to animate, Well, maybe it will, but I don't think it will. I haven't worked on it. I have some ideas of what I want to do, and so I think like it should be pretty fast. So yeah, the first thing I'm gonna do is like I'm gonna show you what it looks like. Like there's a part of a mountain missing. And so like my idea of the animation that I want in the end is like there's not gonna be a circle at the beginning. And then like the mountains are gonna like come next to each other or something. And like the stars are gonna sparkle like with like changing sizes. And the moon is gonna go like from a full moon to a crescent. And then like the circle is gonna appear in the end, I guess. So yeah, that's the idea. Which means I need to make the mountains full and I need to make them not be a circle at the bottom. And so to do that, I'm gonna just like... So I've been drawing on Inkscape quite a bit, and my whole strategy is just like trying to draw something and hope it works. Like I'm literally drawing with my mouse, doing some squiggly lines, and yeah, that's my thing. And I'm just gonna put that on top just to see where it is. Oh, I need to put my keylogger. Yeah. No, that's ugly. Okay, good enough. Thank you for the congratulations on the 5K. Well, I guess I reached it like in March or April, something like that. I don't remember, like a while ago, but I was not posting at the time, so I'm celebrating now. And it's kind of incredible how much I gained subscribers without doing anything this past year, so yeah, that's cool. So then I need to like link both like this stuff. And I think I might just do combine. Oh yeah, sorry, that's all in French. Well, it will do for today. And my knowledge of this software is quite limited. I can do like everything I want, I can do pretty much now. I've become pretty good at it, but I don't know if it's like the right way to do stuff, But it's the way I do it, so it's fine. And so I have one mountain. I'm gonna make it blue again. I did lose the color. Annoying. Okay, I'm gonna have to open my... Like, that's not the real file I was working on. That's the one with like way more stuff, but I have my colors here because I'm actually making this like for real. So yeah. Oh, actually, I think it's the right color, right? Yeah. And no, and then same for this one. So yeah, if you're just coming here, we're animating this logo today. And then probably something else, but I don't know what, so if you have ideas, go ahead. Oh yeah, well, if you don't, like, if nobody says anything, I'm gonna go through the requests on my Google Forms, but that might be, like, I don't know if it's gonna be interesting, you know. Okay, so I have my mountains, and I have the rest of the thing. So I think we are ready to export. Oh no, I do want to do something else actually. I want to make, actually I'll do that in Canon Live, because as many things I guess I can do in Canon Live, is better. I don't know how to speak English, oh god. So yes, exporting now. We're gonna go to the export window, and I'm trying to think, is it better if I export on the page, or if I export like each individually? So the stars, I know I want to export individually because I want the center to be like in the center. So like that's for sure, I'm gonna do it like that. So I am gonna go in the right directory. I think I put something in videos somewhere because I have a lot of, I really did prepare this a lot. I did not. Okay, the stars are gonna be star 1. Oh god, that's more like star 3. I'm gonna do it again because like I want to be able to find them. Then that's gonna be number 1. Annoying, wait. And that's gonna be number 2. Oh yeah, by the way, I did check this box which says hide everything but the selection, so I should have, my stars should be transparent, yes. So like they're basically the same, the size is just a tiny bit different. Actually for the moon, I might just make it in Canon Live if I want a circle. Huh, yeah, I think I'll probably do that, and then I just have the mountains and I have to choose if I want. Huh. I feel like I'm gonna regret my decision. Like I'm gonna take one and it's gonna be the wrong one. But I'll just do it like this for now. Yeah. Mountain. There's a letter missing for English. Mountain 1. PNG, I guess. And then that will be mountain 2. By the way, is the audio fine? I guess I could check on OBS. Wait, yeah, it's still happy. Because you have no idea, like last video, maybe not last, the one before, it was such a pain to record because like I recorded everything, the whole thing, and then like I was missing the first like 2-3 words of every sentence and the end of the sentence as well because like the threshold was bad and that was absolutely awful. So yeah, and somebody says my English is fine. Thank you. Well, I did like, I know my English is normally good, but I feel like I'm not speaking enough anymore. Like I used to speak it more. Like I don't write it that much anymore. Like I read it and I listen to it, but I don't really write it and I don't really speak it anymore. Like I speak to some friends and I speak to, well, you, my loyal viewers. But like, I mean, I spent a whole semester in the US, so like at that point, my English was better. My accent was good. Well, better. I don't know if it was good, but it was better. Okay. so now we can open Canon Live and we're gonna import like everything. And I'm gonna also need the logo like as a PNG, just as a reference. And I do have it somewhere, so I'm just gonna go get it. And I hope there's no secrets on the way. I mean, I think it should be fine. Oh, this one is a good one. So I'll just like copy it to the other place. Yeah, here. So we have Canon Live. 25 FPS. Yeah, I guess that's fine. That's what I mostly use. And so I was actually like really considering using Glaxminate to do this. And I actually tried this afternoon to like play around with it. And I mean, it is a pain. Like, it's not like the app is not good. It's just like I'm not used to it, and so like I cannot do anything. Like there's stuff I wanted to do, and I just couldn't, and it was so frustrating. So I think we might keep it in Canon Live today, because like I tried. Like, I mean, it is linked, so like now I can just like create animations like this, and it works. I tried with SVGs, and maybe that's the problem, and it would be easier with PNGs. So maybe at some point, if like whatever I want to do doesn't work, I'll try and Glaxminate. But like, yeah, I had my SVG, and I wanted to like, I'm very used to Inkscape now, and there's stuff you can do in Inkscape, like rotating multiple points like this, that I've gotten really used to. And you can, I didn't find how to do that in Glaxminate. I don't know if you can, but I didn't find a way to do that. And so like, I wanted to have, so like, yeah, my second thing I wanted to do is animate like a Halloween landscape that I made. And I wanted to have a bat moving its wings, but I couldn't do the rotation thing, and so it annoyed me, so I just stopped. Anyway, I think we're good for this stuff, so I'm just gonna put it in like big view because it's better for... Wait, why is the bar here? Usually it's not here when I go to full screen mode. That's weird. I don't know. So it's really fine. Maybe it's just because I'm live or something. I'm gonna just save it just in case. And we're gonna call it SOS is Slice of Starlight. It's my small business that I made. If you're interested, I would say there's a website, but I don't think you'll find it. There is a website. It's just not easy to find because I just made it, and I didn't try to make it pop up in Google. It's a Google site if you want to know. But yeah. So as I was saying, my idea was to have the mountains moving and stuff like that. So I'm gonna need the background, which is gonna be, I'm just gonna put this here just to have a reference. The background is gonna be a gradient. So I'm gonna do a title clip and make a rectangle, and then say I want a gradient, and I'm gonna need my numbers here for the gradient. I believe it's this one to white. That's just white, yeah. Okay, perfect, beautiful. And we can even check if the gradient is the same. I'm not sure it is. It's close enough. Because I'm not sure where it stops actually in the real thing, but like, I'm not that attached to the exactitude of this gradient, you know, so it doesn't really matter. So then we have the mountains. We're gonna need like a ton more tracks, so I'm just gonna add, well, 4? I don't know, maybe. I'm gonna hate myself at one point. Maybe I'll just, yeah. So then we have mountain number 1 in the back, mountain number 2 in the front. Yeah, so that's gonna be annoying. I'm gonna have to resize everything. Then we have the stars, 1, 2, and 3. And then we'll have the moon as well, so insert track. And I think I'll need another track because my plan for the moon is to have a difference between 2 tracks. So I'm just gonna add another one right now. I'm just gonna hide all of the top tracks and work on things one at a time. So the first is the mountain. I'm just gonna try with transform. Say I want it true to size. Which one is it? This one? And I'm gonna also adjust this one maybe? But then we'll see how it works. Adjust to original size. Yeah, though that's the one. Oh shit. Okay, I'll just do it again because sometimes. Oh yeah, but no, I didn't make it in the same thing. Okay, so I'll just adjust to original size everything, and we'll see. So this one is this one. It's definitely like way too big, so actually I will not adjust to original size. I'll just kind of do it by eye, I think. Yeah. I was thinking I was gonna regret this, but well. Since I can't really like see the difference between the two, I'm just gonna add an effect like brightness or something, or grayscale. Grayscale is a good one. Just to see the difference between the two mountains. Shit. Transform. Okay. I don't have enough space on my screen. It's annoying. Yeah, okay, that's better. Then it's still a little too big. Yeah, that looks good. And then I can just remove the grayscale. And we go to mountain number 2. And I think if I just take the same transform, it should work. It should be the right size. Shite. Yeah. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna need the grayscale thing again. Yeah, I don't think that's the right size. Annoying. I don't know why. That's interesting. Okay, I'm just gonna hide the bottom one actually. It will help me because there's, yes, this little dimple here. Okay, now it's good. We can remove the grayscale. We can hide it and work on the stars. Sorry, I was reading the comments. Well, what's it called? Discussion? I don't know, whatever it is on the side. Well, I'm glad you like the tutorials and they're helpful. When I first started this thing, I didn't know if it was gonna do anything. So it's quite nice that it's actually like grown so much. Although I have a very different audience to what I thought I would have when I made it. Like, I don't know if you... if you've ever looked at the rest of my channel, but like that's not my first YouTube channel. I guess it makes sense. Like, nobody makes a video editing channel as a first channel because that means like you know how to edit, you know. So yeah, my first YouTube channel was, well, is, like, it still exists, and I have posted in the past year, so it's not that bad. Why? Okay, I'll just reset quickly just because like I want it to be locked. I hate what I'm doing. Okay, let's just restart on this because that was not a good start. What was I saying? I guess it doesn't matter the aspect ratio, but still. Hello, Farid. Oh yeah, so that's not my first channel. And what was I saying? Oh god. I feel very stupid right now. I don't remember what I was talking about, but well, it's not a big deal. Okay, so we have 1 star. Let's go to star number 2. So yeah, maybe this would be better in Glaxnimate, but yeah, as I was saying, I will not do this on a live stream because like my first attempts were rough. So just good old Canon Live. And like for what I want to do, I think it will be more than sufficient. That's all like simple stuff. Oh yeah, my audience type. Thank you. So yeah, my first channel, it's basically just girls watching because it's a fan video channel. Like basically you take like couples and from a movie or a TV show and you edit them together. And unsurprisingly, it's like 95% women who watch this. Mostly like 17 to 24 and 24 to whatever, 35, I think, is the next thing in YouTube. This channel, it's like 99% men. So yeah, when I made Arkangeist 2.0, it's because I realized that in the vidding community, so the fan video thing, everybody was using Sony Vegas Pro. And I was like, oh, I'm the only one using this. Nobody's making tutorials for this. But like the only tutorials I knew were the ones in the vidding community. And so I tried to copy it. And well, I mean, they kind of worked, but like not in the way I thought they would at all. And so, yeah, when I started, then at some point, like people were like, it would be nice to have more explanations, or you're going a bit fast and stuff like that. But like, I like fast tutorials. When I watch a tutorial, I always put it on ×2 on YouTube, and like, I skip like all of the parts that I don't like. But I understand that people like the slower paced video. How did you learn Canon Live? That's a good question. Also, I don't know how to say this software's name. I'm sorry. I learned it by trying. I just tried everything. I was 15 or something like that. It's been 10 years. And like, I just went on the effect thing and I was like, I have a thing, and I tried everything on the same clip and I saw what worked. So yeah, I think that's a good way to learn. Like, I didn't read anything on the like how it worked. I just tried. And like, learning by doing, it works. And like, it's pretty easy to understand how it works because I also tried Cinerella at the same time. I don't know if you know it. It's also, I don't know if it still exists, but it's a software also for video editing. And I just couldn't do anything with it. Like, it was so frustrating. I couldn't understand how it worked, but Canon Live was good. Okay, so now that I have everything, hopefully, like, if I just hide this one, we should have almost the whole logo. So yeah, that's beautiful. I still need the moon, so time to make the moon. And to make the moon, we're gonna do title clip and add an ellipse. And I'm gonna need to zoom in to see what I'm doing. That's a little too high. Okay, and well, we're just gonna do 200 by 200, I guess, because I want it to be square. Well, not square, but like a circle. So that's good. And the color, I'm gonna go get it on Inkscape again. This is very useful. I'm very happy I did this. And I just realized, shit, I thought there was nothing to hide. There's stuff to hide. Annoying. Well, this is live, so I can't really remove it anyway, but... Okay. And did I not copy this freaking thing? Yeah, I did. Okay, okay. And I forgot about the alpha channel. And create title. And that's the first one. And the second one is gonna be... Oh, I have to hide this one. A title clip. Because I wanted to make like kind of like an eclipse or something. Well, like, yeah, I'm gonna have another circle for the second part. So, boop. And this one, like the color doesn't really matter, but it's not easy to work with the same yellow. So I'm just gonna do it like this. And maybe actually the color matters. I don't know. I might just make it white. Maybe I'll make it white. Maybe I'll make it black. I'm not sure which one is better. And I'll just try white for now. And so the size, we'll just do 195. I don't remember like if it was the same circle that I used for the thing, but probably not because I usually don't. Create title, add it here, and then in between the two, I'm gonna add a composition, but I'm not sure which one. So like, you just try everything. Eventually, you'll find something that works, probably. Ah, that's the one. Perfect. So yeah, now we have the whole thing. Perfect. And I can just hide this and it doesn't really matter anymore. I will still use it for the circle though. But I might just make the circle at the end, so like that's for later. Could you teach what is alpha channel frame rate extra? Yeah, I'm really not the best person to talk about this. You should like look at any like, you don't need Canon Live for this. This is just like general stuff. Alpha channel is like the transparency. Frame rate is the number of frames per second. That's just like general video editing stuff. And like, yeah, you could just learn about it on like any kind of channel. And I'm not sure, like, I don't think I'm the best person to talk about this because, I mean, the frame rate I use is always random. Like 25 seems good to me. A lot of my videos are in 23.98, I think, something like that, because it was just like what TV shows are in. So like when I imported the TV shows, it would switch to that. Like resolution, same. It's like I just used whatever the source has. I don't know. So yeah. But so we've remade the whole logo in Canon Live, so now we can start the animation. One thing that I can see is that it's very ugly with the bottom of the mountains. And I'm not sure like how I'm gonna make it for the animation. So maybe, I think, the best thing is make everything bigger. Which, I mean, I've done everything, so like I think the best way is just gonna be, we're gonna add composite and transform between every single one. And now we're gonna be able, then we're gonna be able to move them all together. Ah! I don't know the best way to do this, because as I was saying, I learned by trying, and like some stuff has changed in the past 10 years. What a surprise, I know. But yeah. So now if I move this, everything should move with it. Yeah. So that means actually I also want to move the background. Do I want to move the background? No, I don't want to move the background, I think. We'll deal with that in the end. For now, we'll just go with that. So size is gonna be a bit bigger. And oh yeah, you need to check distort. I don't know why. And like that looks like shit. Why does it look like shit like this? Because why can I make it smaller but not bigger? Like, you used to be able to make it bigger and now you don't, and I don't know why. And somebody said in my last video, check distort, but then it distorts it, and I don't want it to be distorted. I just want it to be bigger. So I know it works if you have like this right size. Like I checked and that worked, but there's still a problem. So I need to go back to my bug report. Well, maybe not. Please help. So that's very annoying, and now I don't know how to do what I want to do. Because if I do distort, it looks like bad. Very, very bad. Well, I guess we will not make it bigger then. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. We'll just... Oh yeah, I have an idea. I think the best idea is to make them... Like, I'm gonna just extend them here. And then I'm gonna re-export them, and we'll deal with that this way. And so that's mountain 1, export. And that should be big enough, yeah. And that's mountain 2, export. And so they should have changed here. But now they're a little too small, so I'm gonna have to place them again. Mountain 1. And we're gonna do the same trick with grayscale. If I keep proportions while distort, we can see what happens. Yeah, no, like as soon as I hit distort, it distorted. I think it just wants to make it to like the full size, but like, yeah. It's okay. We'll just make it this way. So mountain 1, transform. I need it a tiny bit bigger now. Yeah. And grayscale is gonna go on mountain 2, go away from this one. And I'm gonna need to hide that mountain. By the way, do you like live streams? Well, I guess if you're here, you must like them in some way, but like, I hadn't done one in a while. So like, this is nice for me. Like, I can just do what I would normally do, but just try to talk at the same time and get lost in what I'm saying because I'm trying to talk and work, but it's still cool. So now that we have pretty mountains that go past the bottom, we can just hide this one because we're not gonna need it for now. And we're gonna try the editing. So I want the mountains to like grow from the ground. So the first is gonna be mountain 1, I think, is gonna grow from the bottom. Since we already have a transform effect, that's kind of perfect. So that's gonna be my final keyframe, which is gonna be somewhere around here. And for my first keyframe, we're gonna go like towards the bottom because I want it to grow from the bottom. I probably want it to be smooth. And yeah, I'm gonna add another keyframe that's linear, maybe, yeah. I do have one issue is that it's like boop, boop. That's annoying. So I'm just gonna put this like a tiny bit lower. And that should be fine, not fine. Lower, lower, lower. I guess it will be... Oh yeah, the first one I want to be smooth as well. By the way, did you see there's interpolation coming? So that's very nice. I don't know when it's coming, but it is. Yeah. That is gonna be good. We'll see how it looks like in real time later. Then we're gonna have the Sengen Mountain. It's gonna come after, so like I'm gonna add a keyframe later, and then at the very beginning it will be way lower. Okay, it's hidden. And then there's this thing where you can copy the keyframe, I think. And paste. Yeah, that worked. Perfect. Smooth, I think. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, looks good. Let's see what that looks like. We can hide the stars for now because they're not here. Well, maybe they are. I don't know. I did not choose that yet. Well, shoop, shoop. I like it. It's cool. So then the stars. So my idea for the stars was like what's it called? Twinkling. So I'm gonna need them to be like super, super small at the beginning, then they grow and they kind of move. Maybe they can actually change colors as well. That could be nice. Like being brighter or something. So maybe I can play with like brightness for that. Maybe I'll use old film. That's an effect that changes brightness like randomly, so that could be cool. So we're just gonna start with the actual movement. So I can just remove this for now because I'm not sure when I'm gonna do that. So I have the two mountains coming, they'll both be here, so like somewhere around here. So okay, I'll just put this here for now. And so this is why I made them individually, so that when I make it smaller, it just disappears. So that's cool. Well, it doesn't like fully disappear, but like for what I want to do, it's good enough. Actually, since I actually wanted to be fully disappeared at the beginning, I'll just like move it a tiny bit like this. And I'll do the same for these. They'll all move at pretty much the same time, I think. That will be the best I can... Yeah, I think that's better if they all appear together. You can always watch at work if you want. I would not recommend, but I mean, I have done it. Some people were surprised that I worked so much during my PhD because, like, yeah, I was kind of on YouTube, somewhat. But that's, yeah, I'm not gonna talk about that. That's, I worked very hard and, yeah. So I'm gonna need it to be, yeah, it's growing and then like it's gonna move quite fast, I think. So I'm just gonna add a lot of keyframes and just change the size a tiny bit. So if I do that, yeah, I hate it. What if I do this? No, that doesn't work. Nope, that doesn't work either. So I guess I'll just keep doing it with that. Yeah, that works. Boop. I can just change the numbers randomly. I mean, lots of possibilities, and we'll see how it looks. Okay. Oh yeah, I think that's very nice. Yeah, I'm very happy with that actually. Yeah, I'll just do something similar for the other ones. When did I make it finish? So since that other one is smaller, it's gonna be finished before. So somewhere around here maybe. And so the beginning is gonna be at 1%. And then it's moving. So what is my PhD about? That is a good question. But, well, there was something in this video that was private, but like I can't really remove it anymore. Maybe I can do it later. I'm not sure. Anyway, I have noticed that if you know like even the slightest bit about my PhD, you can find me. Because like PhD subjects are very, what's it called? Specific. And like, even if you don't know a lot, like, since you know my name is Roxanne, you can find me. Like, and so yeah, I don't want to say it's like physics. It's not like it's multiple subjects. It's like a mix between multiple stuff, but mainly like in the physics range, you know. And I actually did use Canon Live during my PhD, if you want to know, because I had a very beautiful presentation at the end that I made with like videos and stuff. And so, yeah, I edited them myself, of course. I use Blender a lot, but like, Blender is so hard. I mean, I don't know if you've ever tried to use it, but like, I've been using it for like 10 years and I still like need a tutorial for every single thing I do pretty much. So yeah, that's, oops. Yeah, I did not need to add that transform effect. I already have one. And so this one is gonna finish after the other two. So like here or something. Like actually at the very end, let's do that. That's gonna be a lot of movement. That's gonna be long actually. So no, I'm gonna make it finish first because I'm lazy. So yeah, very beginning, 1%, and then it's growing. Yeah, if I hadn't told you my PhD was physics, what would you have thought? Like, what are the vibes coming from me? Oh yeah, that's very nice. I like it. I just want to see it without the transform thing. Okay. Okay, I feel like the first one ends like way after the other two. So I'm gonna just like, yeah, make it like move these keyframes a bit so that it ends earlier. And also I just realized for like the other two, I didn't do the first part that like takes a while to grow. So maybe I'll do that as well. There was a thing about selecting the keyframes, right? Yeah. Nice. By the way, I just hit what's called shift to do that. So yeah, that's nice. Ugh. Yeah, that's cool. Very nice. And so the last thing we have to edit is the moon. And wait, there's a message. Oh, social science, humanities, really? Some artisan vibes? Yeah, I can get that, but like you can't really get a PhD in that. But yeah, social science and humanities is not my thing. If you knew, like, my social life is hard. Okay, for info, you can remove the save of the live after. Yeah, well, the thing is, I want to keep the the live stream on my channel because I think it's nice to have them. But I don't know. I'll see if I want to. I feel like there's a way, but maybe it's only for like giant channels that you can edit what's in the video, like hide stuff. But it's fine. I should somehow get back to my video. Then. Oh well, I mean, does it matter? You can hang out here. You could do both at once. So let's see everything that we have for now. 1 mountain, 2 mountains, and the stars twinkling. That I love the stars. It's looking exactly like I wanted. The mountains, I feel like they're a bit slow. Like, it's boring. There's something wrong. Maybe they need to, like, come and move, or, like, something come faster. I don't know, but it's boring. So I'm gonna try to make them go faster and see if that helps. Yeah, that's better. Hi, welcome. There's 12 people watching. That's nice. I'm happy people are watching because, I mean, you must have seen, at least some of you, the 2 polls I've done, but like I wanted to do more. Like, I want to make sure people like are here because, I mean, the live stream without anybody is kind of useless, you know. But yeah. So yeah, the idea for the moon is to have the top part coming in, and so we're gonna do that. So that's the final place. I'm gonna zoom in again because I feel like I need to. Yeah. So yeah, that's the final place. So maybe around here, I'm not sure. We'll see about that. And then it needs to move. Oh, that's perfect. It's gonna look so good. And now? Very nice. I like it. But I do have a problem is that like we just have a random circle. Oh, it needs to come from behind the mountains. That's the solution. Yes, yes, yes. So that means it needs to be at the bottom because right now it's at the top. But yes, we're gonna have a moonrise from between the mountains, going in kind of like a circle from between the 2 mountains, like going like going here, and then it's gonna go into a crescent. That's gonna be perfect. But that means I need to move these 2 at the bottom. Well, at least behind the mountains. Okay. You go here, you go higher, and you go here. Yeah. What is happening? Oh, I know what's happening. This needs to go to V1. How do you edit things? Express you better. Yeah, I guess like so yeah, I did a PhD in physics, but right now I'm unemployed, which I'm not bothered by, like it's my choice. I could find a job if I wanted to, but I wanted to take some time to think about what I wanted to do. And so right now I'm kind of doing art. So that's very different, but it's very nice. And yeah, so this channel is actually part of my whole plan. Well, somewhat. Yeah, 2 years ago, I tried to start monetizing it because I had reached the like thresholds from YouTube. Like it's 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. But I did not because I couldn't declare my taxes to the French government because of how it was, because of my PhD basically. But yeah, and so I just didn't activate it on like any videos. And so after 2 years, Google was like, dude, you're not using it, we're removing it. So now I can't monetize them anymore, and I don't have the watch hours right now. So I'm planning to grow them back and potentially monetize the channel eventually. I hope you won't hate me because there'll be some ads, but well, I don't know if there's ads already. I have no idea actually because I have an ad blocker. Do you teach this FX computational? I think there's like some videos that I talk about. I don't think I have a video like fully about it, but I don't know if it's interesting enough. honestly. So I think at the same time, actually, so I'm gonna move this back a bit because I want it to be at the same time as the stars. And this will move like later. So I'm gonna just copy and paste. And so for this whole first part, it's gonna be able to move. And we're gonna move it with this composite and transform. So one thing about composite and transform is like, since these two are linked now, they should move together, right? They should. Why are they not moving at all? That's interesting. Wait. I'm just gonna hide everything. Maybe. Oh, maybe this needs to be on V1. Yes, better. Have you ever tried ML research? I don't know what that is. What's ML? I have a college degree in game design and IT, and I suffer because the job market. I think in like game design, like there's a lot of people that want to do it, and so like it's hard, right? Could I teach? Actually, I taught during my PhD. I gave some, not lectures. What's it called? Like tutorials? Nah, I don't know. Like where you do like exercises and stuff. Like not the. What's it called? Like, yeah, I think like it's not the same as in the US because I don't think I had that when I was there. But it's like only exercises and then only practicals. I did that for like in mechanics, so that was cool. But okay, it's moving from too early now. I need to move this. I'm sorry, I have such trouble like talking and moving the stuff at the same time, and so like I feel like it's boring because like I can't do them both at once. I'm sorry. So I'm going very slow on the editing. So right now it's moving in a very straight line, but I wish it was more curved. So I'm gonna make it more curved. Like boop. And like you can see the line here, and that's ugly. I wonder if it will be better if I do it smooth. So we'll see if like, does that smooth the direction? It does not. I don't think it does, right? Yeah, nothing is happening. Oh, yes, it actually is. So that's good. So we have a circle-ish now. So we'll see what that looks like. Oh, yes. That's very nice. I feel like too much is happening at once, right? Oh, machine learning. Yeah, I haven't. Like, I mean, I have done some computer science, but like, not a lot. I can do a Python program, so yeah. I had to make one for my PhD, but like, yeah, I did learn C, and then I forgot everything, and I was bad at it anyway. Ooh, that's a good idea. Moving the gradient background with the animation of the moon. Yeah, that could be cool. So I am not lefty. I don't know what I said that makes you think that, but yeah, I'm not. I'm a righty, but yeah. It is easier for lefties to make multiple stuff at the same time. Well, I can sometimes, but like, yeah, for right now it's not working for sure. So yeah, let's just shoop, shoop. So yeah, the beginning is kind of slow, and then so yeah, I'm gonna move the second mountain, like to change it to move a bit earlier. Yeah, even earlier. Yes. Then the moon is gonna appear right when it's finished. So here we're gonna have the moon. Ooh, that was cool. Everything moved at once. The moon is coming. Okay, what I'm gonna do is move this part later, because then we have the moon, and then it's growing, or it's going into a crescent, and we had time to see it move. Yes. So there was the gradient thing. So how can I? What do I want? I guess it needs to be blacker, and then when the moon comes, it gets lighter, right? How can I make this? Oh, maybe actually, instead of moving the gradient, I can change its brightness. Because it will do essentially the same thing, maybe? Like, that's kind of ugly though. Because it's black and not like it makes it gray. It doesn't make it. Yeah, that's ugly. I don't like it. I guess I could change the title clip. Make it go to a darker blue. And then zoom in. Maybe? I'll try that. I'll just go in the same scale. Boop. Okay. That's ugly. I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like it like this. It was better. 2 layers, different opacity. Oh, maybe. I can try that. Well, I remove this because like I don't really need it right now, and I don't want to make a new track. And then I'm gonna add a color clip. Sorry, that's gonna be like a dark blue. Here. And then we're gonna have this appear. Yeah, it's better. Definitely. And the wipe is in the wrong direction. Look. Nope, nope. Other way. I'm in the middle, of course it's not. Yes. So at first there's black. Then we have mountains, the moon, and the stars. Yes, that's good. I just want it to be faster, so I'm just gonna... Oh yeah, it looks like the sunrise, but make sure I'm using the latest. Well, I'm not, I can tell you. I have the 0.1, not the 0.2. I didn't change it when it came out a few days ago. Sorry. The thing is, I took a while to change to 0.1, and then I was like, oh, I just changed it. I don't want to change it again, so yeah. Okay, so we have what? Oh yeah, I know what's happening. It's annoying. I think I just want this to go to V2. And which one was it? This one also to V2. And then we have everything. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, we have a problem. It's that there's the opacity thing. Okay, I'm gonna go put them back to V1, and this is not gonna be a wipe. This is gonna be a composite and transform, or a composite. It doesn't really matter. It's for the same thing, and it's gonna be long. And I'm gonna add a thing here, and opacity is gonna change. And then we don't have the same issue. In case you didn't see, like we had a problem because the stars were a little bit transparent and stuff like that because of the wipe, but in this way it's good. So now we only have one thing left. It's having the circle. Hello from Panama, hello from France. What time is it in Panama? It must be like afternoon, right? Yeah. What's my favorite distro? Well, if you can see right now, I'm on Windows, so I mean, I don't have an opinion on this. Actually, I do. I use Debian for pretty much my whole life. I had Ubuntu at some point, and I tried Arch because my dad was like, yeah, it's gonna be great, you're gonna have the latest versions and stuff, and like, I hated it so much that I just, stopped using it. Like, I don't know, I lasted a few weeks maybe, and then I was like, Dad, please, like, change it back. But the thing is, I was on Linux because my dad is a computer science genius. He likes it. I was on it because, like, that's what he gave me. He was like, here's our computers, and it was on Linux. But, like, I don't mind that much. I like the idea. But, like, this one came with Windows, and I was like, I'm just gonna try it. And it was, like, I've been getting used to Windows. Because, like, so for a long time, I only knew Linux. And now, like, at work, I had a work computer that was on Windows. And then I was kind of used to it. So, like, it doesn't bother me anymore. So we have the circle, and I'm thinking about how to make it. And I'm thinking that my first idea was alpha shapes, but like, oh yeah, actually, oh my god, that's the perfect thing. We're gonna need to use master alpha shapes. Yes. Sorry. Why is it not doing anything? Am I missing something here? Wait. Let's just like... Yeah, nothing's happening. Why is nothing happening? It should just like... Okay, that's not good. We'll try other stuff. Well, just to see if it works, I'm going to try rotoscoping, although I'm not going to do it with rotoscoping because, like, it's impossible to make a perfect... Yeah, that doesn't do anything either, so that's weird. I put it here, right? Yeah. What are my other options? There's this stuff. What is this? Yeah, I don't want to deal with that. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is make a new sequence. That's gonna be great. We're gonna select everything. Why is it not going down? And say, where is it? There's a thing. Create sequence from selection. Okay. You did, oh, okay, I lost some. Let's try again. If I go up, does it go up? Yes. Okay. Come on. Up, up, up. I'm still missing stuff. Okay. Okay. Where is it? So sequence 1, no thanks. Wait, cancel, just in case. This one, yeah, that's good. And if I open it, it should, well, it's right here. Yeah. Perfect. So now that we have the sequence, we can work with it. And there's way too many tracks here, but yeah, that's fine. Like the transition, maybe? Yeah, I don't know. Well, that works as well. Like, I mean, now it should work, right? I mean, I'm using the sequence. It's the new thing. It's cool. Yes, now it works. So I want an ellipse. And like, that's the thing. I feel like with Cat on Life, you have to be open to different ways to do things. Like, if one way doesn't work, you just try another way. Eventually, you'll find a way that works. So yeah, let's just grow my circle. Actually, since it's the full size, it should be like 500 or something, right? 540, I don't know. Where is the size? I don't know. We'll just eyeball it and then I'll change the dimensions. Yeah, I think that might be it actually. Well, we have nested timelines too now. Look. There's a timeline here, and there's my other timeline here. Very nice. So alpha shapes, we have it. It's here. That's the final position, and I need to make it longer here because I mean I need more time to do stuff, right? It's here, and like we have less than nothing. Does it work if I just select everything and extend it, or will I hate myself for doing that? I'll just check that there's no like keyframe that's like the last one, and that looks weird. I think we're good. Perfect. Which means I can extend it here, right? Yeah. And so it's gonna start being a circle around here. Actually, I want it to be a circle at the end, and then it's gonna start around here. But here it's gonna be like super big. Actually, I'll just work on this one and then I'll copy it later. So I need the size to be way bigger. Do do do. Do do do. Do do do. I think it's copying like it's through the whole thing. I'll just copy this, paste it here, and see how it looks. Do do do. Very cool. Although it is wider than it is tall, and that looks weird. So here we're gonna need it to be size X. X is wide, so it is too wide. Yeah, that's better. Very cool. And so now that I have my beautiful animation, I could use it for something as well. But so now that it's not moving at the end, I'm gonna make it a bit faster. And then we could animate, like move it from here. So I don't know what I would want it to... Oh yeah, I know what I want. I'm gonna add the text. So here, I'm gonna add a transition. Do I want a transition, or do I want... maybe I don't need a transition. Maybe I can just do it with transform. Let's just try it with transform and see how it goes. I can... If I move it, does it move weird, is the question. No, it's good. Perfect. I just needed to not move before it's the circle. Yeah. I'm just gonna go here and add... Sorry. And then add the keyframe here. And now we can make it go a little smaller. Something like that. And there's not enough space for my text, actually. Yeah, I want it to be centered in this direction. And then I'm gonna add some text. So my thing is called slice of starlight, but I want it in 2 different colors because that's how it is. And the font is not this one, although I also use this one. It's Playfair Display. Heavy. Is it in the list? I don't remember on this one. Yeah. Black. I don't remember. There's one that's white and one that's yellow, and I don't remember which one is which. It doesn't really matter for this. And I don't want to go back on the thing that has information that I don't want to share. So we'll just try and yeah, just do it randomly. So one is white. I feel like this one is yellow, actually. Pick screen color. I want the same yellow as the moon. And this one is gonna be white. Actually, I can check. Where's my phone? Oh no, the yellow is on the slice off. Because I made stickers. I mean, yeah, I went kind of all out. So yeah, slice of starlight, very cool. And I'm gonna need to animate this. So I want, why is it in sequence? I don't want it in sequence. Where are my clips? Here. I'm gonna duplicate it because I want both of them to be separate. So we have slice off, and this one will be starlight. And I'm gonna add them here. And the question is, how do they appear? They could just slide from the side. That's like the easy way to do it, I guess. I think I'm gonna need them to, like, this needs to be longer. And I haven't checked the chat in a while, but it's okay. Okay, bye-bye. Go do your editing for your dumb little video, I guess. That's not a nice way to speak of your video. So how do I go? Huh, that's a good question. Ooh, they could appear from behind the circle. That could be nice. Yes, let's do that. Or at least one of them. Which means that this needs to be lower. And we're gonna put some transform effects. So slice off is gonna come from behind the circle. So it needs to be more to this side. And I'm gonna have to do some rotoscoping, I think, but no, it fits actually. But I'm still gonna need to hide it at the beginning, I guess. Although, yeah, no, both of them are gonna come from behind because I want to use the rotoscoping thing. So I'm just gonna also make it come from behind the circle. I feel like that's cool, right? Yeah, I'm gonna just need to hide a bit of it. Roto. And should be fine, right? Yeah. Although I need to make them move. I forgot that part. And they're gonna be way shorter. This is extended, right? Yes. So maybe somewhere on here, we're gonna have slice off coming first. And this is gonna be centered, yes. And then we're gonna have the second one later. So here and center. And I'm gonna make it all smooth because that's for the best here, I think. And let's see. Wait, I don't want the, yeah, red lines. Okay, they moved too much together at the same speed and I don't like it. It's just gonna, yeah. Oh no, this one is the first. No, that's Starlight. So Starlight is coming later, so yeah. And I'm gonna save because it's been a while. And I think that might be all. Let's see. Very nice. We are going for Kdenlive versus After Effects. Like, good luck for Kdenlive. Because, like, I mean, I've used After Effects. It's good. I mean, you're not doing the same thing, you know? It's just, like, it's not the same level. I'm gonna pre-render, I think. Maybe I'll hate myself because sometimes there's issues with them. I don't know. We'll see. By the way, I don't know how long this is gonna be. Like, actually, it took a while. Like, it's been an hour and 15 minutes between the talking and the editing. It took a while. But, yeah. What is a sequence? A sequence is a new thing. Well, it's been a few months now. It's these things. It's like you have nested stuff. So, like this, if I want to edit it, I go here. And now I have all of my stuff that I did at the beginning. And so you can put a sequence in a sequence in a sequence, which is very practical because then like you can apply so like an effect, like the transform and the alpha shapes are applied to everything in this sequence. So that's nice. And then I can also add new clips in addition to that. Oh, it's finished the pre-render. Let's check. Okay, it's like super slow at the end compared to the beginning. I feel like it's too slow. Like this part is fine. The moon does like it's. I don't know. Do I like it? What do you think? This movement is way too slow for sure. The movement with transform here, yeah, needs to be faster and needs to be smoother. So we're just gonna try smooth and see how it looks. And so that means these are gonna come in earlier as well. I feel it's yeah, like yes, they're gonna come in even a tiny bit earlier because like at the end it's like one thing, then one other thing. Like it's two step after step. And I felt like that was okay. We have an issue with the slice off, which needs to be hidden a tiny bit. So we're just gonna do that quickly with some rotoscoping. And subtract. Just to make sure it's hidden at the beginning, then it's coming up. And yeah, maybe that's the thing is I can't really make it move before the circle is done because it's ugly if I do that. So I'm not sure how to make it better, that part. Well, I'll pre-render again, maybe like the stuff I changed made it better now. So this is almost over. The question is, should I keep streaming? I feel like I could, because it hasn't been that long. I'm not sure how long my usual live streams are, like 1 hour and 30 minutes, I think. So it's not that different. I could still check the requests. I'll check what is interesting. So can I show this on stream? I feel like if I don't scroll to the bottom, it's fine because there is some information on the people at the end, but the bottom is okay. Color grading, I'm not gonna do that right now. That's way too long. I'll just check if there's like something fast. Okay, the moving bars or deforming objects on an audio line. I want to make a full video on this, but it's just like audio spectrum that you can use, and that's very nice. And yeah, I do want to make a full video on it. I wanted to make them like a sort of in a circle shape, and I cannot like get it right, and so it annoys me, and so I just like stop working on it at some point. Slow handwriting. Yeah, I'm actually thinking of another thing for how to do handwriting using Blacksminate actually, because I was working with it and I saw like a tutorial and like not a tutorial, it was in the documentation about how you can trace a path basically, and so I was like, you could use that to make the writing show up. So maybe I'll try to make a tutorial with that. I think that could be cool. And it will be slow because now I mostly make them slow. Spin effects I've done. I can remove this. I'm not sure I sent it to whoever requested it, so maybe I'll keep it for now. I have no idea what that means, and I don't want to check the videos right now. Oh yeah, the 3D floating text. I think I'd looked into it when I got the request, and it was like easy but hard to get right. Oh, the flip clock. I think I don't remember, but like at some point when I wasn't posting, I recorded a video and I never posted it because like the recording was so bad, and I didn't get the energy to record again, and so yeah. I realized I don't have this thing anymore. I want it here. How long have I been using Canon Live for? 10 years or so? You can check, like, wait, I'm saying something, I'm not sure it's true. I'm gonna just go check on my channel. If my old videos are on there. Like, on my main channel, I think you can see my first tries. Like, but I'm not sure if they're public. Maybe they aren't. Why is this not working? Okay. What is my oldest video on my main channel? Oh, it's so slow. I think it might be because I'm streaming. Yeah, I have a video that's 11 years old. And I think that's like pretty much when I started. Maybe there's another before, but like, yeah. I was like 15 and I wanted to edit videos of my friends. So yeah. I am back to this. So yeah, flip cup animation, I think it might have been one I filmed, but like I can't do it right now. It's way too long. Oh, that's very long. Oh yeah, I sent him a thing for that, so like I could remove it that. Yeah. Oh, I've done this one. I'm bad at keeping up. Let's just remove it. Oh, that one I can do. But I think I might have actually sent an email, because like often I will send emails. Well, not often, like sometimes I will send emails to people. Yeah, I can do a small thing with mask applied. That can be interesting. I could even have used it for some of this, maybe. Let's imagine I want it to be partially blurry now. So I'll just do it on this because it's bigger. If I go here, does it work on master? I don't know. We'll see. So you need like rotoscoping mask. Oh wait, yeah, but no, because I said that didn't work, right? Yeah, when I tried earlier. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna save this and make a new one. You know what? Actually, what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna render this so that we can watch it better. Maybe that could be interesting, right? Yeah. Actually, I think that's good enough. I don't need to render it. It's like the pre-render is good. Although there's like this movement is like so boring. Maybe I can just like add a keyframe in between and make it like, yeah, make it go. I don't know. How could I make it go be not boring? Maybe it can go in a circle shape or something, because like, Yeah, maybe that's better. Well, so yeah, I noticed this. Yes, when I was trying to write my YouTube channel URL, yeah, I noticed that, and I have to be careful. The thing is, this keylogger is not as good as the one as I had on Linux, sadly. Like the other one, like it said when I was clicking the buttons, and that was nice, and I couldn't find one on Windows that was as good. So that was sad. You know what? I'm just gonna do it here very randomly, the rotoscoping thing. So you need rotoscoping mask or alpha shape mask. And then like you make whatever shape you want. So like let's imagine something like this. Like it I mean I'm not actually doing it, so it doesn't matter. Then you add whatever effect you want. So like we were saying blur, but like I could do something like grayscale, because then like it's very noticeable. And then you add mask apply, and yeah, you have grayscale only on this part. And so if you want something more smooth, you can just add some feathering, and yeah, you have something. Yeah, I mean, with grayscale, it's freaking ugly. In this case, it could work in some cases, not for this, but like you get how it works, right? And you can add more effects as well. So like some blur, Gaussian blur, for example. And if I put it in between the two, it's only applied to the middle part. So yeah, that's a cool thing. That's one request. Here. Photo slideshow, not for today, although like it's just transforms basically. Ooh, that's interesting. I don't think there's an effect. It says how to make a frame around a video that you moved with like transform or position and zoom with some sort of frame, black or white. Is there an effect for this? I don't think there is. I'm gonna just add a color clip that's like a mid color, just so I can see what I'm doing. So yeah, if I move this with transform, I think if I want a frame, I would just like make it with another color clip. But I get that like you want something easier sometimes. Cause like, what do we have? I'll go in here and go in this maybe. Like this stuff is nice, but I don't think that's like what we want right now. No, corners is definitely not it. Looking back at it. By the way, if you have an answer, like feel free to say it in the chat. What does that do? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought it did, but like, oh, I could have used that to make my my thing instead of the alpha shapes. I could have used that. I forget this effect exists. Yeah, instead of the alpha shapes here that I used to make the circle here, yeah, I could have definitely used curve by padding. Well, it's too late now. Some stuff I'm not sure what it does. But that's why you just try everything all the time. But yeah, I don't think there's an effect for that, sadly. Like what I usually do, because like I do this. It's I just make another one, you know. So like let's just make it another color to see what we are doing in the back. And then like yeah, the only thing is, can I like deform? Oh yeah, I need a distort now. That's what I need to change the size. Mm. Oh. But yeah, you can do it like this, but it's not like the simplest thing. I feel like there's a problem on the live, right? Something is happening. It's not. Yeah, well. And you can actually center it because like I just did it randomly, but then like yeah, you center it, and then you can move both of them at once by using a composite and transform. Like if there were a video in the front, you could do it like this, and then this needs to be composite and transform, and you can move both of them, right? Good. Okay, I'll just do one more, and then I'll stop, I think, because there's less people. So I guess people are getting tired of this beautiful thing that I'm doing. Oh yeah, the text effects like this, I have something similar, I think. Oh yeah, I remember that one that was very complex. Well, very long. Like it's not that hard, but it takes a while. Yeah. Motion trade, I think I've done that. I don't remember actually. That's a thing. Like I forget the videos I've made now. Like I'm not sure what I have and haven't done. But yeah. Um oh yeah, I think we talked about that one. Oh yeah, that was cool. I think I have done that already. I could remove it actually because I have glitching text. Um, that's a good question. The difference between wipe composite and composite and transform. So in a lot of cases, you can use them both. Like for what I'm doing here, both of them are good. But the main difference is that with composite and transform, you have the compositing that you can change. So that's what I had used to make the moon. I used destination out, and that made it like look different. For the composite with wipe, which is just composite, if you do nothing, it's basically like if you don't use any of the additional effects, you can use both of them. But here you can use the wipes. So like then you need to change the opacity of one of the 2 points. And you can see it like wipe. Although there's a problem with it not moving right now, but like you get the idea. And so yeah, that's the main difference, I think. It's just that like usually I feel like composite and transform has less bugs. So that's what I use most, but yeah. Yes, we are close to dinner time and I am actually hungry because I didn't eat before doing this, of course. Well, of course, I don't know. It depends on where you live. 7 p.m. in France, it's way like it's quite early to eat. So like eating before 7 p.m. is like no, you don't do that. You eat at 8 or like 7:30 or like 9. It depends on the season as well. But yeah, you don't eat before 7. So like now I'm hungry, and so maybe I should stop this. And yeah, unless somebody has a question that's like very urgent, I think I'll stop very soon. But yes, I'm very happy everybody came because like, well, can I show this? I think I can, right? Yes. I'll put it here. I can see the frequent way. Like at one point, we had like 15 people at once, so that's very cool. And there's 25 likes, which very nice as well. So that's very nice. But yeah, you can see that like people are coming down. Yeah, barbecue is 22. Yes. In summer, you eat later. It's vacation, you know. You wait until it's dark. But right now, it's super dark outside. It's been, I mean, winter is coming. So yes, that has nothing to do with it. But yeah, it was very nice to have everybody here. If you're watching this from like not live, I hope you enjoyed it. And if you're watching it live, thank you for coming. I hope you enjoyed it as well. I'm glad some people have. I guess I'll post something on Friday, maybe. I'm not sure. I haven't thought of it that much. But yeah, maybe. Well, I will try to post something because I'm trying to do one a week, and I'm not sure the live stream counts. Although I did spend a while. So yes. Thank you all for coming, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.